Hello, friends, and welcome to Wagmi Tarot's Cosmic Forecast for the month of July, for the rest of July. And July is an important month. That's what I've been feeling. And I think it's really important to find out what our guiding messages are for the month of July. So let's pick up some cards and get into the reading. Okay, so what is our big message? Oh, we have this very reassuring message. You're very close to achieving your goal. And it mostly means that if you are struggling or if you're lost, you don't have to give up the struggle just yet. This is not the time. This is actually the time to just go on and on, even if you do not see an end in sight. But the end is just round the corner. Your results, your achievements are just round the corner. And this is the big message for the month of July. You're very close to achieving your goals. Okay. I'm going to put it here so that we can always look at it and remind ourselves of this big message. And now let me pick out some more cards to clarify this. Let's see what our hurdles are, what we are meant to do, and what could help us. So this is a hurdle, what we are meant to do, and let's pull out a card for what will help us. Okay. Great. So we have, you can see we have fire and water energy. Biggest hurdle. The hurdle is 5 of fire. And this card is about brainstorming, about being challenged by the people around you, your peer group, your family. This could also indicate a struggle that is within you. And so, like I said, that you're very close to achieving your goal. These inner struggles slow us down a lot often. You may be thinking that you're doing everything right. Then what is it that's not clicking? Why are things stuck? And so there's a lot of questioning. It could be doubts, it could be revisiting your actions, retrospection, introspection, all of this happening in this month. And this is a hurdle. It's usually a good thing, but too much of a good thing becomes a bad thing. It basically becomes like beating yourself up. That could be a hurdle this month, so don't go there. Don't think you are not adequate. Don't think you haven't done enough. Because this card is here to remind you that human beings do not have everything under control. Well, we can do a bit, certainly, but we can control the results. That's not true. Okay? The outcomes could be very different. Situations could be very fluid. Many times we do not factor in uncertainties. We have blind spots. But if you did have some blind spots, do not beat yourself up for them. Okay, so this is going to be a hurdle. Be watchful of these emotions. What we should do to water. So it's saying that you should listen to your heart. If you believe in your heart that things will go well, if you believe that you will find help and support, well, it'll be that. Okay? And 2 of water is also telling me that there is a lot that we tend to do with our minds, but there is far more that we can achieve when we go with our hearts. What feels right, the people who feel right, even if there's no evidence, the things that feel right, the moments that feel important, a lot to do with feelings. And so, when you're very close to achieving your goals and you still have to cover that last mile, what you should do, my cards are saying, is to believe those who you know are your well-wishers, your loved ones, your partners, your family, anybody who you might have been ignoring because you think they're too emotional or because you think that they're overprotective of you. It's saying that you are going to find support in the people who love you. You're going to find support in love, in the things that you love doing, in the areas or the sectors that you love. So it's a lot about what something makes you feel. And support and help is going to come from what you like doing. Okay? So this month, focus on who you like, what makes you feel good, and who make you feel good. And that's going to help you with self-criticism, okay? Your big hurdle. And then what's going to help us? Four of Wands. Wow, that is a lovely card, a beautiful card. Four of Wands is about stability. It's about when everything is in balance. Personal life, professional life, health, mind, body. So this is a lot about the number 4 in its good aspect is a lot of about balance. And when it's not about balance, it's about struggles. So the 4 of Fire, this aspect, is about the beauty that balance can bring. Eating on time, sleeping on time, doing everything, not ignoring any part of life or any duty or any responsibility. And this balance is going to help you a lot. Maybe you will pay attention to something just because you're in the habit of doing so. And that little bit of alertness is going to save you a lot of trouble. That little bit of vigilance is going to help you see the big picture or bring the right people to you or the right opportunities to you. So this card, what's going to help you? Balance is going to help you. Okay? Keep your body in balance, exercise well, eat properly on time, sleep on time. So 4 of Fire is about harmony. And the more harmonious you are this month within yourself, in your mind, body, work, in your daily routine, when you don't indulge in excesses, but you enjoy a balance of everything, that is going to help you a lot this month, traverse that last mile and take you to your goal. I'm seeing that the messages for this month are really, really reassuring. Okay, seems to me that a lot of us would be struggling with something or the other, would be waiting to see some results this month, but I think the cosmos is asking us to be patient and be kind to ourselves, be loving to ourselves. Okay, and not beat ourselves up, not be impatient. Worrying will not get anyone anywhere. That's what this card is saying. And worry could be a big hurdle this month. So whatever you're doing, please continue doing. Results would come soon. The best is going to happen. That's what I feel. And if you like my readings, if you like my forecasts, do subscribe to my channel. Please give a thumbs up to this reading. It really encourages me a lot to bring you more messages. Okay, so now let's go to the next set of cards and get some clarity on career, on our personal life, and on our health. Okay, let's take this out for career. The Star. Amazing. Love life, personal life, The Hanged Man. I think we are seeing this again. And let's pull this for health. Disappointment. It's the Five of Cups. All right. So the Star card for career tells me that this is a time to reimagine or reinvent your career. You could be considered for something that you did not expect for yourself, and that would come as a big happy surprise. So I think you could be ambitious about your career this month. The seeds that you sow in this month for your career, in future they might make you a star, or they may land you on a star, and you may feel like you've really achieved everything, that you have enough to receive and enough to give and make people happy. So that's a beautiful place to be in. So aim high for your career in July. That's a wonderful message for career. Personal life. The Hanged Man. Do not fret. Do not struggle. Be in the moment. Even if it's difficult for you, acceptance may do a whole lot of good. And even if it's difficult, you may get a lot of wisdom from what's happening right now. The Hanged Man sometimes also tells me that some relationships, maybe they're not going forward, and maybe this is the month when you will understand that these relationships are not meant to be, but you would have gained some wisdom out of them. Maybe you have learned that you should value self-worth more and not land yourself in a difficult position and not bend yourself backwards to accommodate someone. Okay? But for many others, any difficulties in relationships could also just be lessons, phases in which we are called to pay attention. Pay attention to yourself, to your thinking habits, to your reactions. See if you overreact to situations, and if you could amend that, or if you could correct that. It's a lot about self-awareness, about habits that are harmful to us, are harmful to our relationships. For some of you, this message could also mean that you need to look at, be a silent, a close observer of what others do to you. Okay? This card for some is saying that you have to observe yourself, but for some it's saying that you have to observe others and see how their habits, what kind of impact the habits have on you. Okay? So it's a very interesting month for relationships, for self-awareness, for knowing what you could do right, what you could do better, and also for knowing the relationships that are stuck and are not working. Okay? So please apply this card, this message, the Hanged Man, as per your situation. Okay? This has got many messages in it. And finally, health. Five of Cups. Five of Cups is a card where you can see that some cups are damaged and some are not. Okay. So basically the water is not flowing into these flowers properly, and your cups are not giving you the right result. Okay, or probably the water underneath is muddy and dirty or poisonous and not good for the flowers. Basically your system is not working. Okay, so this resonates, this card which talked about balance, the Four of Fire, which said that your routines, everything in your life, your mind, your body, your spiritual practices, everything should be in balance. There should be a bit of everything in your life. And that's why this card is saying that if you've not exercised balance, you could be disappointed. If you have indulged too much, you could be disappointed. If you've only focused on one thing and not on the other, you could be disappointed. So, for health, this card is saying that you really need to clean up your system. That's the message that I'm getting from this picture. You need to detoxify, everyone. I think that's always a good idea. I think July is a good month to detoxify, to cool down yourselves. It's summers, to have more liquids, to pay attention to your liquid intake so that your body can flush out toxins, to exercise enough, to have cooler things, and yes, be in balance. Okay, so these are the messages for the month of July. I hope you enjoyed these messages, and if you did, I'd like to request you again to please like my videos and subscribe to my channel. It motivates me to bring more messages for you, and I'm very happy and delighted to be able to bring this guidance to you. I hope your month is good, and see you soon in the next video. Bye and take care.